Day at 12:30. Download the mobile app. Those of you that are on trial, if you haven't already, download that mobile app. That way, if you're out and can't be in front of your computer, you can listen in. To download the mobile app, just click on the top left button, top left little menu button, three little lines, and it's going to say mobile app info, and it'll give you directions from there. Um, Then you will get the alerts we put in the alert section on your phone, and you will be able to listen along in class and other times throughout the day when we're not here. No trading the first 6 minutes of the open unless you're already in a trade, right, guys? So if we are still long and it shoots up some on the open, then we'll be happy that we were long. If it comes down, we'll let it fall down, and we'll buy. There, we've got a lot of people, a lot of big people playing pullbacks. I mean, we could also even look down to the pivot. So, um, anyway, no trading first 6 minutes for newer people, newbies. No trading for first 6 minutes. There are an explicit group of people who have permission to trade the open. Some people with a pro next to their pro badge have permission because we've seen their trade logs, we've coached them, we know that they can trade the open. Those with elite badges, we know they can trade the open. Guys, if you haven't gotten confirmation from a coach that you can trade the open, then the answer is you got to wait 6 minutes after the open. If volatility increases, again, there's a certain group of people who can take those trades who we've seen know how to manage those trades and are good, really good at their entries. If you haven't gotten that permission and volatility gets over, ATR gets over, say, 35, 40, you might want to sit on the sidelines until it slows down some. Everybody else, some people in this room have permission, so keep that in mind, guys. There's going to be people who can trade higher volatility, higher ATRs in this room, and if you're not that person, don't do it. Okay, if you don't have permission from coach, you don't know what that looks like. Don't do it. You'll get your butt chewed up. So if ATR goes up and you're not prepared for it, and we're trading, don't take those trades. That simple. Got it, guys? Everybody understand? Okay. All right. I'm gonna try to stay in this long with into the open just because we may see a little quick push up. And if we take a quick push up, then hallelujah, we got a good trade. So same as this range before, guys. What did we say? This range below it, we will probably see a sell off of maybe a volatility move. Above it, we'll see probably a push up of probably a volatility move. So keep that in mind. Have that in your notes. Know how to play it. Some people will short below this. If the open blows below this, what is this? Whatever this area is right here, 764. If it opens before that, opens below that. Some people will short it. Opens above 80, 840, whatever that high is, 840 something. Some people are going to be long above that. Just so you guys know that. Um, It'll off on that. All right, guys, 15 seconds. We'll see what happens. Everyone's so excited for probably a lot of nothing. We are open for business. I sound excited. All right. I am excited. All right. Those of you still in this, we're going higher. So I said we're going to try to hold it. I'm going to try to do coach. We are open for business. Can't quite do his voice. Hey, yo, Adrian, we're open for business. Yeah. Boom. Anybody take this? And you guys take this? Those that have permission to trade the open. There you go. Mike, you didn't do it? Well, we already said that worst case scenario, you could short below this low area, right, Bill? So I put it there for you guys. Don't know what else to say. Those that have the ability to trade the open should have done it. We don't have a huge ATR. Market's not going crazy in the open. Everybody else, just be patient. You only got a few more minutes. I tried my best, guys. Tried my best. 75. Stop. Guaranteed profits. Oops. Oh no. I did. I tried my best. I don't know. I believe there was a comment. Expect something similar to the overnight move on either side of the current range prior to the Fed. Hmm. 772. 772, Rad. 772. Paul, you catching this? My Paul. ATL Paul. ATL Paul that has permission to trade the open. Nice job, sir. Nice job. All right. You are free to trade around the country. Bing. We'll support here. Did any of you guys do the 16 tick roll buy signal here? Did anybody do that? Any of you guys do that? All right, you guys are learning the rules. Nice. See, people making money on the long side, people making money on the short side. That's trading. Nice. Nice, Chad. Nice. Guys, those that are long, squeeze your stops up there. Squeeze them stops up. If another low gets made, Paul, Rad, another low gets made, we'll move our stops down. It's fun stuff, guys. Fun stuff. The market's making it pretty darn easy, guys. I'm telling you. Stick to the rules. Those of you who are not allowed to trade counter trend, you got opportunities. You had another opportunity. We had a long trade this morning. You've gotten two trades in so far on the long side. Doop, doop, doop. Look back here. This is why we're seeing a little congestion in this area, guys. This overnight little indecision area. It's most likely why we're seeing that congestion. See? Huh. Interesting how that works, isn't it, guys? See that? It's magic, right? Planning ahead helps you understand things, see things, know things. You guys see what I'm talking about there? How did we know there's going to be some support in this area? Proper planning. Proper planning. Looks like a little W forming here, guys. But 733. That's not a huge risk. Still don't think, just not really acting the way I want. I don't want to play ball in congestion typically in this consolidation area. Trying to find a chance to move our stops down for those that are short and look for a decent opportunity for you trend traders to get long. And we don't have either. We have neither of those. So we'll just be patient. Let it get all these contracts flushed out from earlier, and then we'll see what happens. Well, this is pretty much what we expected, right, guys? Today is a game of patience. Yeah, I mean, Killer Bee, did you do the breakout short? Did you do that short, Killer Bee? Oh, I figured you did. I figured you did. Are you still trailing one? Yeah, yeah, same here. Rad, Paul, you guys still trailing one? Why? Why are you out? Yeah, okay, fine. Just me and Killer Bee. Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. I'll give you that excuse, Rad. It's a good excuse. Paul, I'm assuming you did that because you're using one of those other accounts and not your personal one, correct? Yeah, that's what okay. This would have been a good one to have your cash on. Paul, you want to shoot to get together on like Tuesday? I think I drive back Monday afternoon from Nashville to Atlanta. Tuesday seems like a good day for me. Tuesday. All right. There is a little W that's working for you guys. About the best we've had so far. Not even great. Hey, you guys all should have profits locked in now. Those of you do the little W trade. You guys get it? Anybody take the W trade? Nice, guys. Nice. I tell you what, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep guiding you guys through this, but I am done trading for the morning after this. I'll keep guiding you guys through it. Obviously, we'll do that. Move your stop. Everybody, put your stops at a no lose spot now, and you should have a. Well, we did hit a target already. We'll see if this range holds for a while. It's an interesting thing to think about as well. I mean, really see ourselves playing ball this morning from this 7:30 to, let's call it 8:20 area. That's a decent little 100-point range. You could play both sides of that. Those of you that have permission, why not play both sides? Look at what the market's telling us. It's telling us that we can play both sides right now. So why not do that? Right? Those of you who are poor, stuck people trading with a trend. No, trading with a trend will make you money. All you do is keep looking for these buy signals. Stochastics get oversold. Maybe you want to see a little double tap on the bottom side, just because we've already broken that little low. And again, we keep looking back to this and saying, okay, well, this could happen. We could have a little wiggle and then another sell off, right? So then you probably want to look at those double bottoms. Now, I don't want to keep calling counter trend trades, guys. So those of you who know how to trade counter trend and or have permission, you guys know what to look for on these. That was a nice little sell signal. But again, I don't want to keep calling counter trend trades. I don't want to confuse anybody in this room. But that was a nice sell signal. Those of you that have permission to play both sides. I don't know if anybody did it. And this is another area. I mean, we just look for the hook on stochastics here and take it along. Killer B did it. Yeah. Well, now we know, guys. And pay attention. You guys, advanced traded. Let me put it in the alert section just so you know. Advanced traders can play both sides now. There you go. Now it's official. It's in the alert. Advanced traders can play both sides. Remember, guys, what's the goal this morning? Get 2 or 3 good trades. I'm sticking to that. I suggest you guys do the same. 2 or 3 good trades. Get some cash in your account. Stop. Is there anybody that's read this morning? Let me ask that question while we're still looking for, you get a little. Maybe down this area, look for another little buy signal somewhere in this area if you guys are looking for a long trade. And again, guys, what did we say coming out of the gate? What did I say coming out of the gate? Odds are we're gonna have two-way trip, right? We'll have a range, or it's gonna break out of it. That's that simple. So we have a range. Why not, if you're an advanced trader, play both sides? The rules are gonna be the same, right? Nice little short here, nice little long there, and you do that as long as it stays, in this range. Everybody's green. Hey, Mike. Yes, correct. If you're green already this morning, I'm gonna say this real loud in the microphone. This is really loud, guys. Did this make it much louder? If you're green, stop trading until after the Fed. Keep your green. All right, Stuart. See you, buddy. There you go, Mike. Thank you. My microphone automatically adjusted down because I thought I was being too loud. That's funny. All right, Mike. See you, buddy. Both mics, Mike, and Mike. Mike and Mike. Mike. It is Wednesday. Hey, we got the mics. Yep. See you, Marcia. Not trying to kick you guys out, but why not we play it safe? Mike. I'm gonna find that. There's got to be a gift on that before you leave, before the mics leave. Okay. Well, there it is. The first thing that came up was a scene from Magic Mike. Oh man. I don't know why this thing. Some of you guys took this buy signal, right? Those of you still trading that need to get some cash, you took the buy signal. Okay. Good job, guys. That's what we were looking for. Get it down close to this 740. I mean, you could have crushed it if you even entered at 745, right? Could you have done 740 on the dot? No, 741. 744. That's the way to do it, D Nice. Yeah, that's a different room. Good job, guys. Good job. See, this is the way you do it. This is easy. The market's given us plenty of opportunity for some. I mean, you guys aren't taking any heat on these trades. None. No real heat on the trades at all. Either way, short or long, you're not really taking that much heat. Get in, getting your targets, and moving on. Squeeze the stops up. You know that if you have multiple contracts, you know that probably around 77 is a good target for taking a contract off. If we break the prior swing high, we're going to take a target of like 800, right? Good job, Craig. Good job. I don't know why my microphone keeps automatically lowering its volume on its own. I don't know why it does that. Just scratching out a living this morning. Just gonna scratch it out. There's a cell signal. Just make sure that you have get your stops, guys, in a spot where you can't lose on this trade, no matter where your fill is. Make sure they're there, and then you can't lose. I don't know what you guys has got what you guys got filled at, but if you got filled down here somewhere like a lot of people did, then why not lock in 5 or 6 ticks? Leave it there. All right. Lock in 5 or 6 ticks. Leave it. Okay. 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 Looking higher, guys. Looking higher. You guys still long, right? Uh, everybody still long? No? Okay. Yes. Okay. Looks like it's gonna go a little higher. These ticks staying above 0. Mhm. Mixed bag today, guys. Mixed bag. Mixed bag. There's a little resistance again here. Interesting how it just bounced right off of that too, right, guys? How did we see that happening? How did we see that happening? How did we know this was a good buy area? How did we know this was resistance? Hmm. All right, guys, you can use 754 as a stop. It's amazing, right? You can use 754 as a stop. Now, everybody should have profits locked in at 754, right? Everyone should have profits locked in at 754. All right. I think it's more fun to go back making fun of politicians. What do you guys want to do while we're slowly taking trades? No, David, I did not. Hmm. All right, Nick. Have a good time at the gym. I will be hitting the gym later. See you later this afternoon, Nick. Good job. I am going to continue to press this, guys. You get green this morning, you get done. I don't care if you've hit your target or not. Be a professional today. Today, what is a professional? A professional knows what kind of day they're looking at, and they know that your probability of seeing great trades prior to 2 p.m. are much lower than after 2 p.m. Probably after 2:30, to be honest with you, on a day like today. So, what is the prudent thing to do? What does the professional trader do? Well, they track their trades. Track your trades. We give you guys as many tools as you would need. Automated trade tracking. You can use it. Some people don't like it. Some people don't like connecting their account to stuff. Who cares? If you don't like that, use it. We have two different trade tracking sheets. One that's a little bit more detailed, one that's a little bit more simple. Pick one. Just track your trades, guys. I don't care if you write them down on a freaking ledger. If you write them by hand on ledger, track your trades, take a picture, send them to us. Point is, being a professional means being a professional means knowing what you're looking at. Today, I can hear you. Um, knowing what you're looking at, guys. Knowing that today is a day where odds are you're not gonna get a huge trade before 2. So, take whatever profits you can, lock them in, and be happy that you're green, and then relax. Pop some if you wanna stick around and watch what happens, pop some popcorn, switch to sim, and start pressing buttons. That's if you gotta be around it, pop some popcorn, switch to sim, start pressing buttons, but get your profits this morning, guys. Be done with it. This, you're talking about literally scratching out trades today. If you're an amazing scalper, you can scalp this all day long. Look, is there anybody here consider themselves an amazing scalper? Let's do something. Anyone here? Oh, I'm looking for a yes. Anybody? Anybody who considers themselves an amazing scalper? Somebody's going to say, "Well, no, that's why I'm in this room, so you guys can help me learn how to trade better." Good point. All right, now we can move our stops up another couple ticks, guys. Move your stops up a couple more ticks if you're still in trade. You watch. Low ticks, hook stochastics. Bet you get 10 ticks. Bet you do. If you're an amazing scalper and you can time it right. Probably do the same thing on the short side too. High ticks coming down, probably grab 10 ticks. Something up in this area. You've got to subscribe to it, UK Paul. It's under if you go to market data and see how easy that was, 10 ticks. Anybody who's an amazing scalper got 10 ticks easy out of that. See that, guys? You go to market data for NinjaTrader, and it's under market internals. No, it's from NinjaTrader. We don't do any of the data feed, so you have to go directly to NinjaTrader for the tick chart. I think it's like $12. It's write this down. Market internals Dow and key indices, market internals, Dow and key indices. Draw that stop. Low ticks. Just watch. Low ticks. Bounce right off that four. That was the easy tick. Easy 10 ticks again, right, guys? Boom. See that? Anybody interested in what I'm talking about? Just trying to help fill some space here, give you guys some stuff to look at, think about, practice, if you will, while we're chopping around. Oh, good. Okay. Watch it. Just watch this, guys. Watch these. Watch this. That was, again, low tick. As soon as that low tick happened, and you had this bounce off this that green bar form. That was an easy 10 tick trade on the low tick read. And then do the same thing. Let the ticks come back up, and you watch for even if the stochastics don't get all the way up, watch for the ticks to come up and start coming back down, and the stochastics to start to roll over wherever they're at, and probably get 10 ticks easy on the short side. Yeah, that's what I said earlier, Tony. Is those that's the area, the range, if you will, that we're talking about right now. No, Jerry, you don't really need to look at the ticks when you're doing the 16 tick rule. It's nice to have low ticks, low stick. Let's say you want to take a long trade, Jerry. It's nice to have low ticks and low stochastics and take it when the ticks are coming back up. That would help confirm your entry, like right now. But I don't, you know, um, I don't think it's necessary per se. If you get good at watching them, it could help you. Yeah, so Charles, so we're talking about just kind of following what's happening in the market and looking at, okay, well, you don't have a lot of opportunity for bigger winners, if you will, right now, right? We just don't. You can look at the chart and say there's no, we're not going to take most likely not going to take 100 ticks out of this. Did anybody do that long trade? If you did, lock in some profits. Did anybody do that long trade? Nice. Nice job, guys. And so that's what we're talking about. See these high tick reads. We'll take a high tick read here. Make sure you guys lock in profits that took the long trade. Take the high tick read, and we're just going to look for it to fade, start coming back down. And we will see the stochastics kind of start to roll over a little bit. And you'll probably catch 10 ticks pretty easy on that. Who asked that question? Charles? Was it Charles? Charles? So you just watch. Keep trailing your stops, guys. Good trade. Those of you long, good trade. Guys, anybody could have taken that too, right? That fits that long trade fit in our rules. All of you newbies, any newer people, you see that, right? Low stochastics, hook up, 16 tick rule long, right? You guys see that? All of you newbies? All the newbies see that? That fits in the rules. Okay. This one. You guys know who I'm talking about. Those of you questions. UK Paul saw it. Marsha, you saw it. If you're here within, this is your first couple weeks, please let me know. Confirm that you saw that. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you. Just give it a second, and we'll start to see it. Like, all right, now ticks are falling, and if we just see this bend over a little bit, Charles, that's what I'm talking about. Just get this puppy to bend a little bit with these ticks fading back down, and we probably, again, most likely catch 10 ticks pretty quick. Now, I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying watch it. Get used to watching stuff like this. You know, um, this is this is how you improve your trading game. By if you're not trading right now because you made your profits, you start looking at other things and saying, okay, what is the market doing? How is it acting? Where's price action? We're stuck in a range, blah, blah, blah. We see support and resistance, been bouncing off this little support and resistance area for a while. So why not look at the tick chart, maybe learn how to read the tape at some point in your life, and then start looking for things like this. And you probably you guys got like I would use the 89 right now, guys, exponential if you are in this long trade as your stop. Lock in 10 ticks. Just lock in 10, 12 ticks on your last contract. Time for moonshine. I think so, Tony. When is it not time for moonshine, Tony? How about that? No, Charles. Yeah, that's all I'm talking about. That here it is. That's exactly what we're looking for right now. You can probably catch 10 ticks pretty easy. Probably. Again, there's no guarantee. We don't know what's going to happen in the market. Get this little bend here. If this bends just a little bit more on the stocks, and then you get a tick pullback, that's where you see the magic. See how lightning fast you'd have to be with that trade. Some people can do that. Some people can do it. They can see this little wiggle, tick fade. They can do it lightning fast. Not me though. Not me. I'd rather take. Hey, there's the long. We're getting back to the top of the range. Let's do it. Squeeze your stops up, guys. How many people are still in this? Well, the Bulldogs don't lose, Tony. So let's start with that. Yeah, that doesn't give us. We don't want the Dow Jones. We want the NYSE tick chart so we can see what's going on through the entire New York Stock Exchange. Richard, you guys are all still following this. Good job, guys. Good job, David. Good job, guys. Good job. Let's try those stops up. Anybody want me to give you a stop? Does anybody want me to give you a stop that's still in the trade? I can do it. Oh, I'm assuming you got filled somewhere around 45 again, Denise. This looks good here. 777. We used it earlier as a stop, so let's use it again. 777. Right? It worked before. It'll work. Maybe it'll work again. 777. 777. Worked before. If it makes a new high, we're going to move it up to boom, boom, 82. Right? It's kind of the top of the range, guys. Probably want to start think about squeezing your stops up anyway. Uh, Most people have plenty of profits locked in around 77, so it's your choice. Here's another good example, guys. Leave it at 77, and when this parabolic catches up, just trail with the parabolic. How about that? Again, we are at the top of the range, so no, Dennis. Um, Mid Bollinger is going to lag a little bit behind. That's fine if you got a great fill. Um, in a situation like this, you might be better off maximizing profits with the parabolic. You look at the mid Bollinger. Look at when you're playing in a range, the mid Bollinger is not going to take give you that unless we see a big thrust up, right? So it's not going to give you much wiggle room. It's just going to get you. So now you guys can lock in, stay maybe even just stay one dot behind the parabolic, right? Or just lock it on the parabolic and let it go. What do we know? We know that there's a good chance somewhere around where price is right now that it's going to come back down a bit. So parabolic can give you a little bit extra from the trade. Now again, if it keeps running, then you may make a decision to attach it to the mid Bollinger. Make sense, Dennis? So that's your assessment that you make right now. If it keeps running, then you say, okay, do I want to give myself a chance to get a little bit more out of it, maybe, or just leave it here on the parabolic and let it trail it up? You know what? As a matter of fact, I'll just use parabolic. Boom. There you go. So think like this. So while we're watching this trade make a little extra money, so in a trending market, you don't want to attach it to something like the parabolic right away because it'll get taken out on any little retracement. So if it's really trending one direction or the other, the parabolic's going to get you stopped out on a retracement. That's just a continuation. That's just a little profit taken in the continuation of a move. That's a better time for the mid Bollinger. When you're range bound, parabolic tends to do pretty well. Or know your targets. Watch your range, know your targets. Hey, this is a winner, guys. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Here we go. We might get 100 ticks. How about that? Was- So, Dennis, now this is a decision you make. Do you leave your stop somewhere here and wait for the mid Bollinger to catch up and attach it to it, or do you just leave it on the parabolic? I love when the market does exactly what we were talking about. Do you see it? See this now, Dennis? So now you say, okay, do I leave my stop here, right? And just wait for the mid Bollinger to catch up and then attach it to that. Now you can make that decision. Earlier, you couldn't do that. We didn't know this was going to happen. I'm now getting word that we do have our institutional friends doing some buying. So um, odds are we're going to see a little bit more of a push up then. Look how well this numbers worked for us today, guys. How many of you guys got all three of these trades off the 740 level? How many get people got all three longs off the 740 area? That's all you needed today. How many people got that? D nice. I think you did, right? Killer B got all three longs off the 740 area. Two. Okay. 755. So Dennis, you got two of them. I know you took the first one too back here, right? Nice. This is all we need this morning, guys. That's it. I love it when a plan comes together. We had this. Should have put in the alerts that the 740 was. I forgot to do it. That's okay. That is okay. We are doing it and doing it and doing it right. Eight. Eight what will give you 100 ticks? Who knows? 755. So 855 will give you 100 ticks. Dennis. Who else? Who else? Who else? There's got to be someone else. What'd you guys get filled at? Well, eight. somewhere around 8:55. Get most of you guys 8:56, 8:55. You guys all got filled at the same price. Look, we pushed the market up. Woohoo! So guess what the target is? That's why I said that's when you make the decision. Now again, this mid Bollinger could be taken out pretty easy. You just gotta make that decision when you start seeing stuff, Dennis. So that's all you gotta do. Um, you'd still be in the trade if you had held that stop there and waited for the mid Bollinger to catch up and attach it to it. Would you have gotten more profits? Maybe not. Who knows? Here's what you do know. You took you took some decent profits out of this trade, right, Dennis? See you, Killer B. You are welcome, Killer B. You're very welcome. Guys, it was a good trade. Anyone that hasn't taken a trade yet, so everybody that's just been watching all morning, we've had some pretty easy winning trades this morning. On a Fed day, we stayed away from the chop. We found a zone that we could buy from, and we started doing it. And it's fine to just watch. If you're new on trial, those of you that are new on trial, whatever, watch. Please watch, follow along, ask questions. What is it? KC? Glad to have you here, KC. That's it. I mean, guys, if you're if it, here's the thing. Todd knows this. He's heard us say it. What's the guaranteed way not to lose on trading? The good old SOH trade. Sit on your hands. Guaranteed way not to lose. Guaranteed. Can you guys hear me? Okay. And, okay. I was having some mic issues. I didn't know. Um, I was talking a few minutes ago. Nobody heard that, right? UK Paul, we talked about that. One of the things here, UK Paul, do exactly what I did with uh do exactly what we did with Dennis. Once you get your stop into profits, just start attaching it to this parabolic, Paul, for the near term. And then it'll just force you to do it. Okay? That way you don't. Yeah, so you just put it, you won't always do this, but just put it in a trade plan right now. Once you have your stop past break even, wait for the parabolic to catch up and just attach it to that for now. That's going to keep you from being too antsy. Okay? Just do that. Yeah. Sometimes sometimes it won't give you any extra profits, but it's going to force you to have a guide to follow instead of you just being too antsy with your stops. Can you do that? Can you do that? All right. We will stick with trend trades, guys. Dare I say maybe we look for like I mean, right now that 790 area, 790 around the first touch rule. You guys, you can always look back. Is everybody looking about? You can always look back on your charts and look around. I'm gonna post alert. There you go. All right, be nice. Have a great day. See ya. Appreciate you. buy signal, hook on stochastics.
Welcome to Liberty Trading Club, everyone. Paulina here. Hopefully, you've enjoyed our live stream this morning. If you're interested in joining us live in the trade room, just visit libertytradingclub.com and register for your free 3-day trial. During your time with us, you'll have access to our live trade calls, participation in chat to have questions answered by our coaches, as well as access to our live basic and advanced training classes. After your first free 3 days, it's only $149 a month for trade room access. Please like, subscribe, and share.